Hello. Hello, everyone. Can you all hear me all right? Excuse me. Is there anybody here? Oh, hi. Hi, Chrissy. How are you? Are you all right? Hi, Ellen and Steve. How are you? Are you both all right? Back again. A week on already. Excellent. Thank you. Hi, Isabel. Hi, Vicky. Oh, I'm so glad, Isabel, you guys are coming back every week. That's really good. I'm all right, thanks. Yeah, I'm fine. Bit of a change in the weather, but we can't have it good all the time. I think as soon as lockdown properly ends, it's probably just going to rain for about 6 months straight. Excuse me. It's not corona. Yeah, so I'm fine. I've been really busy at work. And hi, Colin. How are you? As long as everyone can hear me. I've just realised I haven't got my microphone plugged in tonight. Don't think it makes a huge amount of difference, to be fair, whether I've got it in or not. It's more just I find it quite aesthetically pleasing to have it there. So yeah, has everyone else had a good week anyway? We've got 15 people in already, and it is only 17. It's going up as I talk. It's only 2 minutes past 7. We normally get started around about 5 past. So Team Hopkins, hello, how are you? Colin, I'm very well, thank you. Thanks for asking. We're getting a nice little influx of people coming in, which is really good. So hopefully I've got a really cool quiz for you tonight. So yes, Alex, hello. How are you? Glad of a little bit of rain, to be fair, because I've got loads of stuff, bits and pieces growing in my garden. I gave away some sunflower plants to one of my neighbours the other day for her little boy had his greenhouse knocked over in the wind and he lost all of his sunflower plants, so I gave him some of mine. So I'm glad of the rain. So I've got sweet peas, I've got veg. I think there might be a pigeon on my fence at the back. Just seeing something float on the kind of, if I go like that, it might look like he's sitting on my shoulder. So yeah, I'm glad for a nice bit of rain, and it's easier to sleep at night as well, isn't it, when it's not so hot, and everyone can enjoy a bit more of a cooler evening. Hello, Mr. Thompson, Team Thompson, how are you all? Team Axelson, you're back again. Welcome, Colin and Bernie. Hello, how are you all? Just having a little chat about the weather because it's what us Brits do, isn't it? We talk about the weather and lockdown. Hello, Sunny. Team Macy. Hello. Hello, Vi, as well, if you're watching. The second Team Macy that is joining in tonight. You may see Lottie at some point. She's currently, I don't know if you can see Lottie just there, currently absolutely flat out on the sofa after doing a day of nothing. Hi, Team Palmer. How are you all? So she's had a day of doing naff all, and that deserves a little nap. So I'm rightly so. Shall I watch them with the telly? Wasn't by accident. Okay. There's a couple of teams missing. Good, you're okay. Because there's a few teams missing, a couple of teams missing that I haven't seen yet. So what I'll do is we'll have a little chat. I'll just explain what the rounds are for this evening, and then maybe by the time I've finished, people who normally join in will be here. I'll try and keep an eye on the chat box as well, so I can see people coming in and saying hello with any luck. So tonight then, again, it's split up into 6 rounds. You don't need to write these down because I'll say them again before we get to them. But the first round is general knowledge. Then the second round is the kids round. Third round tonight is something a little bit special. We've got a sports round because I know that a lot of people do enjoy their sports questions, and I haven't done a sports round for about 3 weeks. So we've got a sports round tonight, but it's actually guest edited by my good friend Alex. So yes, so I've had a guest submission for a round tonight, so I cannot take any credit for the sports round. I think it's really good, really varied. I hope you'll all enjoy it, and hopefully there won't be anything too taxing in there, but it is not written by me. So the music round then split slightly differently. There's no general knowledge music questions tonight, but it is still split into 2 rounds. I've got 10 theme questions and then 10 on another round, just 10 songs in each round, and I'll give you the clues as to what that is around when we get there. Round number 5. I normally do something like food and drink, and last week it was we did a round on questions that have 1-letter answers, which I think a lot of people enjoyed. So having a think about something a little bit different to do for round 5 today, and over lockdown, it really is the case that a dog is a man's best friend. I don't know quite what I'd have done without my dog the last few weeks. So tonight's round 5 is all about dogs, and it could be cartoon dogs, it could be fictional dogs, or it could be to do with a breed or something like that. So it's a bit of a mixture of general knowledge, I would have said. And then round 6 is your family fortunes round. So I've got 10 questions, and hopefully we'll have a bit of fun with those, because some of the answers that you will come out with are absolutely hilarious and they really make me laugh. So I don't know if anyone saw the Facebook post I put up yesterday as well. I asked people to give me their unpopular opinions, and I gave a couple. And by the time it was still going on about 10 minutes ago when I checked, and there's nearly 400 comments on my Facebook post about people. I really, really opened Pandora's box with that one. So let's get started then. It's nearly 7:10. So the first round then is general knowledge. It's 10 questions for this round. Question number 1 has 2 points. So number 1 for 2 points. Charles Dickens wrote A Tale of Two Cities, but what are the 2 cities? Charles Dickens wrote A Tale of Two Cities. What are the 2 cities? Okay, if you don't know, then just have a guess. There's 2 points available for them. Question number 2. What is the name of the head teacher in Roald Dahl's Matilda? What is the name of the head teacher in Roald Dahl's Matilda? Question number 3. Steve Brookstein won the first ever series of which TV talent show? Steve Brookstein won the first ever series of which TV talent show? Question number 4. In what year was the Chernobyl disaster? In what year was the Chernobyl disaster? I never know whether it's Chernobyl or Chernobyl or Chernobyl. Chernobyl. I have no idea. You know what I mean. In what year did it happen? Question number 5. In computing, what does USB stand for? In computing, what does USB stand for? Chrissy, I've just seen your comment that just says that you wave at me, even though I can't see you. Feel it here. It's fine. I know you're waving. It's fine. Give it a wave back. Okay, go. So that was question 5. In computing, what does USB stand for? Question number 6. George Clooney starred as Doug Ross on which US medical drama? Question number 6. George Clooney starred as Doug Ross on which US medical drama? Question number 7. In what year did Prince William and Kate Middleton get married? Number 7. In what year did Prince William and Kate Middleton get married? I suspect everyone participating can remember when they got married. Question number 8. What is the minimum age you have to be to stand for US presidency? What is the minimum age you have to be to stand for US presidency? Have a little guess if you don't know the answer. Question number 9. What is 15% of 2,000? What is 15% of 2,000? 15 rather than 50. That's got the brains going, hasn't it? A maths question. Didn't expect that. And the last question, question number 10 in this round, Bright Eyes by Art Garfunkel was used in the soundtrack to which 1978 animated film? Bright Eyes by Art Garfunkel was used in the soundtrack to which 1978 animated film? Okay? Does anybody need me to repeat anything? There's a total of 11 points available in this round. So I'll give you a second just to go over anything you might want to change. Any repeats of any questions? Very quiet tonight. There's loads of us in. You're all very quiet. Is everyone all right? Okay. I'll go through some answers then, and then let me know what scores you've got so that I know you're still alive. So round 1 is general knowledge. Question number 1 for 2 points. Charles Dickens wrote A Tale of Two Cities. What are the two cities? They are London and Paris. Number 2, what is the name of the head teacher in Roald Dahl's Matilda? It's Miss Trunchbull. Isabel, what are you having for your dinner? Number 3, Steve Brookstein won the first ever series of which TV talent show? It's X Factor. Number 4, in what year was the Chernobyl disaster? It was 1986. Question number 5, what does USB stand for? It stands for Universal Serial Bus. Question number 6, George Clooney starred as Doug Ross on which US medical drama? It's ER. Question number 7, what year did Prince William and Kate Middleton get married? They got married in 2011. Question number 8, what is the minimum age you have to be to stand for US presidency? You have to be 35 as a minimum. Really simple. I'd never have got that in a million years. Question number 9, what is 15% of 2000? It's 300. And Bright Eyes by Art Garfunkel was used in the soundtrack to which animated film? It was Watership Down. So, a total points out of 11 then. Isabel, dying to know what you're having for your dinner. What's everyone else having for their dinner? Sue, what have you got tonight? You're normally cooking something nice. So, total of 11 points then. Make a note of how many you got right and leave a little note at the bottom of your paper. 8, Ellen. Very nice. Well done. Have you got any more? Did anyone put 35 for the minimum age for the presidency? Spaghetti bolognese is one of my favourite things ever. It literally just, yeah, beautiful. 6 out of 11. 6. Chili jacket spur. Ooh, very nice. Nice on a little bit of a cooler evening as well. I like that idea. 6. Alex, well done. 9 out of, was that 9 out of 11, Sue? Hi, James. How are you? 11. Excellent. 11 out of 11. You got the presidency question right then. You said 35 and Steve said it was 30. I would have probably put, maybe I would have even put 25 or 30 for the US presidency. Oh, wow. Okay, you got the presidency one right. Well done, Harry, because of course you're studying politics there. So you would have got that no problem. I'd have really struggled with that one. So well done. That's really good. There's some really, really good scores there. I'm absolutely desperate for spaghetti bolognese now. It's going to be in my head all evening. So round 2 then. We've got 7. You put 31. Yeah, I think I've been tempted to put around that mark, Colin. 7, Team Thompson, absolutely brilliant. Well done. So round 2 then is the kids round, and there's 10 questions. So you may be able, if you haven't got children with you, you may be able to get some of these yourself without the need for any help. Can't deliver. Oh God, I'm gonna have to make my own then. It's not good otherwise. It's gonna be in my head, and I'll end up getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning and making it. So round 2 then is the kids round. There's 10 questions in total. So hopefully you've got some kids that might be able to help you on a couple of these. If not, then just try and do your best and have a guess if you don't know. So question number 1 of 10: trout, carp, and barracuda are all types of what creature? Trout, carp, and barracuda are all types of what creature? Question number 2, which planet is known as the red planet? Which planet is known as the red planet? Question number 3, which Italian city has a leaning tower? Which Italian city has a leaning tower? Question number 4. How many months of the year have 28 days? How many months of the year have 28 days? Question 5. How many sisters does Bart Simpson have? How many sisters does Bart Simpson have? Question number 6. What kind of animal is Beatrix Potter's Mrs. Tiggywinkle? What kind of animal is Beatrix Potter's Mrs. Tiggywinkle? Question number 7. Who was caught red-handed trying to blow up Parliament in 1605, for which we have bonfire night in November? Number 7. Who was caught red-handed trying to blow up Parliament in 1605, for which we have bonfire night in November? Question number 8. From what tree do acorns come from? From what tree do acorns come from? Question number 9, just to warm you up a little bit for the dog round later. Cocker, Springer, and King Charles are varieties of which breed of dog? Cocker, Springer, and King Charles are varieties of which breed of dog? And question number 10, and the final question. Who do you face in Fortnightmares? Who do you face in Fortnightmares? I definitely need a child to help me with that last one. Sorry, I've got a really itchy shoulder. Okay. Does anybody need me to repeat anything? change position now. Look. I have an obsession with cushions, in case you can. Okay. Would you like some answers then? Let's go through some answers if you don't need anything repeating. Let's have a little look. So, question number 1 then. Trout, carp, and barracuda are all types of what creature? They are types of fish. Question number 2. Which planet is known as the red planet? It's Mars. Question number 3. Which Italian city has a leaning tower? It's Pisa. I love pizza with pineapple on it. Question number 4. How many months of the year have 28 days? I'm trying to trick you with a little bit of a trick question here, but all of them do. All of the months of the year have 28 days. Question number 5. How many sisters does Bart Simpson have? He has 2. Question 6. What kind of animal is Beatrix Potter's Mrs. Tiggywinkle? She's a hedgehog. Number 7. Who was caught red-handed trying to blow up Parliament in 1605, for which we have bonfire night in November? It's Guy Fawkes. Question number 8. From what trees do acorns come from? They come from oak trees. Number 9. Cocker, Springer, and King Charles are all varieties of spaniel. Question number 10. Who do you face in Fortnightmares? You face the mythic Storm King. I have no idea. Ellen, I should deduct points from you for announcing the answer to question number 4, where you put technically all of them do. And so thank you so much. I was so excited about my little trick question there, hoping that someone's going to go, there's only 1 month that has 28 days and it's February. But it did really make me laugh when as soon as I saw it, and I thought, oh, don't give it away. So Team Maxson, 9. Very, very nice. 9 out of 10. Which one did you get wrong, just out of interest? Excuse me. James, very nice. You got 9 as well. Excellent. I'm assuming it's the last one, the Fortnightmares one. If you haven't got kids of that age, or if you don't play it yourself, you may not have got that right. The Mythic Storm King. Yeah, I wouldn't have got that either, Colin. Yeah, same with me, Team Axelson. I wouldn't have got the last one either. Colin Hart, 8. Very, very nice. Yeah, I've never played it. I don't know whether my nephews are playing along tonight, but they would have got that in a heartbeat. So we've got some really high scores. Isabel, well done. 8. 8 out of 10 is fantastic. So that's brilliant. Did I catch anybody out with question 4? Did anybody put that 1 month of the year has 28 days, or did you all see right through it and go, don't be stupid, it's clearly all of them? 9. Did I catch you out? I'm a little bit proud of myself, not going to lie, because I've been looking forward to asking that question all day. Team Thompson, 9. Which one did you get wrong? Just out of interest as well. I was once asked that, and I put answer that it was 1 month of the year that has 28 days, because you automatically think of February. Yeah, I got caught out with that as well when I was asked it many years ago in a pub quiz. You're stupid in any stretch, by any stretch of the imagination. So I think that's a really, really, really good score. So I'm really sorry for the trick question. I haven't put any trick questions in up until this point, so you're bound to get a silly one every now and then from me. I'll try and think up another couple of other ones that gives you a little bit of a chance to have a think. If you kicked yourself at that, you might kick yourself at one of the music theme rounds that I've got, and to see if you can get the theme on it. It's quite obvious, but maybe you won't get it. I'll explain it again when we get there. Anyway, let's move on to round 3, which is the sports round. And like I said, thank you so much, Alex, for writing this for me, for being my guest editor this week on the sports round. There's a real mixed bag of sports questions that covers quite a range of activities and achievements. So let's go through them. Then we've got there's 10 questions, 1 point each, and let's give it a go, shall we? If you don't know the answers, have a little guess. So round 3 then is the sports round. So question number 1, how many Formula 1 championship titles did Sir Stirling Moss win? How many Formula 1 championship titles did Sir Stirling Moss win? Question number 2, which country won the first ever FIFA World Cup held in 1930? Which country won the first ever FIFA World Cup held in 1930? Question number 3, which sorry sorry, my dog has just farted really loudly. Sorry, pull myself together. It's so loud. Which is question number 3, which men's tennis player has won a record-breaking 20 Grand Slam titles? Which men's tennis player has won a record-breaking 20 Grand Slam titles? You dirty bugger. God, honestly. She did it in her sleep as well, which made it even funnier. Question number 4, which football team has won the most FA Cups? Which football team has won the most FA Cups? Question 5, which men's golfer has won the most majors? Which men's golfer has won the most majors? Neil, I can't comment on that. I'm non-league. It has, my little quiz logo has disappeared. It's on Prime. I know you know my secrets now. It's on my Amazon Prime. It's on my Fire Stick. Oh, right, okay. Let's just gonna have to be a blank screen, I'm afraid. What I might do maybe is put a little different picture up there every week of a celebrity or something, and you have to tell me who it is. Okay, so that was question 5. Which men's golfer has won the most majors? Question number 6. In which sport does Valentino Rossi compete? In which sport does Valentino Rossi compete? I'm just going to put my little hand cream. Question number 7. Take a guess if you're not sure. How many substitutes are allowed in a normal NBA game of basketball? How many substitutes are allowed in a normal NBA game of basketball? Question number 8. In what sport is the Stanley Cup awarded? In what sport is the Stanley Cup awarded? It's a Diet Coke. I'm not cracking open a beer. Just let me wonder. Could be good. In what sport is the Stanley Cup awarded? For question number 8. Question number 9. Who is the most decorated Olympian? Who is the most decorated Olympian? Most medals out of gold, silver, bronze. Who is the most decorated Olympian? And question number 10. How many English football teams have won the Champions League? How many English football teams have won the Champions League or European Cup? I think it's the same thing. Yes. My question says you won the European Cup / Champions League. So I think it changed from one to the other. So yes, it includes the European Cup as it was and includes what is now the Champions League. So how many English football teams have won it? For a bonus point, you can have 1 bonus point if you can tell me who the first winner was. Who the first English winner was. For 1 bonus point. Because I just forgot to add that in, so Alex has just reminded me. Sorry, Alex. Just done the bonus part. Sorry, mate, I forgot. I'm going to change the total number of points available overall. Okay. Okay. Right. Does anyone need me to repeat any of those questions at all? Or are you all having your dinner? I don't really care. Your dinner's just too delicious to put down to ask for a repeat question. Okay. Let's go through some answers. So, sports round then. Question number 1. How many Formula One Championship titles did Sir Stirling Moss win? None. He didn't win any. Question number 2. Which country won the first ever FIFA World Cup held in 1930? It was Uruguay. Question number 3. Which men's tennis player has won a record-breaking 20 Grand Slam titles? It's Roger Federer. Question number 4. Which football team has won the most FA Cups? It's Arsenal. Question number 5. Which men's golfer has won the most majors? It's Jack Nicklaus. Question number 6. In which sport does Valentino Rossi compete? It's MotoGP. If you've put motorcycle racing, that is fine. Question number 7. How many substitutes are allowed in a normal NBA game of basketball? You can have as many as you like. It's an unlimited amount of substitutions. Question number 8. In which sport is the Stanley Cup awarded? It's awarded in ice hockey. NHL ice hockey. Number 9. Who is the most decorated Olympian? It's Michael Phelps. And question 10. How many English football teams have won the European Cup / Champions League? There are a total of 5 English football teams who've won it. For a bonus point, the first ever English football team to have won was Manchester United. So there's a total of 11 points available in that round. Personally, I think those questions were absolutely fantastic and a little bit of a real good mixture of all different types of sports. So thank you very much, Alex, for providing those for me. And it saved me a little bit of time writing that round as well. Hopefully you all enjoyed that a bit too. Some of them I think can actually even come under general knowledge. So 10 out of 11. James, 9. Very nice. 9 out of 11 is a very, very, very good score. Ellen, which question did you and Steve get wrong? It was a good round, Alex, wasn't it? I really enjoyed it as well. When I first read the questions, I was like, yeah, it's a really good mixed bag of things, and hopefully some of them will be sort of general knowledge as well. 5 out of 11 is absolutely fine. I gave away a last-minute bonus point, so technically you sort of got them half right, really. So I know that sport's not everyone's cup of tea. 10. Very nice. Mike, what did you guys get wrong as well? You got a score of 3. Do you know what, Colin? It's taking part. So you got the first one wrong, thought 0. Excellent. 7 out of 11. Team Axelson is brilliant. Well done. So there's some really good scores in there, and I think that that's a really good sign of a great round. So hopefully, Alex, maybe you want to don't take it over completely. Maybe, I don't know, unless you want to, unless people decide that they don't want me anymore and they want you, because you wrote better questions than I could on that bit. But maybe if anybody wants to suggest or do a guest round for me, I'd be absolutely thrilled, and I'll give you the credit for it as well because I'm nice like that. So round 4 then is split into 2. It's the music round, but it's split into 2. So I haven't got 10 general knowledge questions tonight. Excuse me. I've got 2 sort of little theme rounds for you, not like we would normally do. The general knowledge questions, and then we would do a sort of a bonus round, but they're sort of just 2 rounds. Basically 10 songs in the first round, 10 songs in the second. I'll tell you what the theme is on the second one. So the first part is 10. You got the Federer one. Oh, okay, yeah. I think I'd have probably struggled between those 2 as well, to be fair, between Sampras and Federer, both extraordinary sportsmen. So 10 songs I'm going to read you, and this one is Guess the Theme. Okay, I'll give you a little clue. It's nothing to do with the songs. Okay, so have a think about maybe a link between the artists. Don't look too much into it. All right, don't go so deeply into it that you you gaze straight past the answer. So I'm just going to give you a list of 10 songs, and I want you to give me the theme to do with the artists that had those hits. Okay. So then, number 1 is Purple Rain. So I just need you to obviously write the answer down as the artist who did that song. These are all the original ones as well. Yeah, original recordings. There's a couple there that have been covered. So just put down the... I'm really not explaining this very well, am I? Been a long day. So just need you to write down the artist and then guess the theme between those artists. So number 1 is Purple Rain. Number 2 is Single Ladies. Number 2 is Single Ladies. Number 3 is Papa Don't Preach. Not the Kelly Osbourne version. So number 3 is Papa Don't Preach. Number 4 is Someone Like You. So number 4 is Someone Like You. Number 5 is Kiss from a Rose. Number 5 is Kiss from a Rose. Number 6 is Suede Head. Number 6 is Suede Head. I'll give you all the answers to these after the little short break that we have, so it's worth writing these down in case you can't get them the first time round. So number 6 is Suede Head. Number 7 is Oh Carolina. Number 7 is Oh Carolina. Number 8 is Gangsta's Paradise. Number 8 is Gangsta's Paradise. Number 9 is Lose Yourself. Number 9 is Lose Yourself. And number 10 is Just Like a Pill. Number 10, Just Like a Pill. For anyone that does have access to the chat box, I've put all 10 of those into the chat box so that you can have a little chance to have a little look. So just need you to write down the artist who had hits with those songs. And then for a bonus 5 points, what the link is. Okay? I'm not going to give you any answers just yet. Okay, so that's the first part of the music quiz. The little bonus round I've done for you is something a little bit different. Really sorry. So I've done 10 songs with people's names in the title. And all I need you to do is tell me who the artist is. Sorry, it's a Diet Coke repeating on me a little bit there. Apologies. So they're all 10 songs with people's names in the title. So as an example, if I said, come on, Eileen, you would put your answer down as Dexy's Midnight Runners. Okay? There's 10 of these. There's no other link between these. All I need you to do is just put down the artist who had the original song. All right? So it might be worth writing these down as well. I'll get them across in the chat box, and they've all got girls' names in them. And then you can have a little look. We'll have a little break, and you can have a little think about them. So number 1 is Angie. Number 2 is Rosanna. Number 2 is Rosanna. Number 3 is Jolene. Number 3 is Jolene. Number 4 is Eloise. Number 4 is Eloise. Number 5 is Billie Jean. Number 5 is Billie Jean. We're doing this round. It's quite good fun trying to find more. Number 6 is A Boy Named Sue. Number 6 is A Boy Named Sue. Number 7 is Buddy Holly. Number 7 is Buddy Holly. Number 8 is Johnny Come Home. Number 8 is Johnny Come Home. Number 9 is Daniel. Number 9 is Daniel. And number 10 is Lola. Number 10 is Lola. So I hope for those of you who can't see the chat box on the side of the screen, hopefully you've got those all written down. I'm going to run through them really, really quickly. So those names, I did put a little title that says girls' names, but it's not. There are some men's names in there as well. So number 1 was Angie. Number 2 was Rosanna. Number 3 was Jolene. Number 4 was Eloise. Number 5 was Billie Jean. Number 6 was A Boy Named Sue. Number 7 was Buddy Holly. Number 8 was Johnny Come Home. And number 9 was Daniel. And number 10 was Lola. All I need you to do is just put down the artist who had the hits. Had the hits. No, the theme with that one really, apart from the fact they've all got names in the title, the only one with the theme is the one we did slightly earlier on. I have put all of those in the chat box for both of those rounds because I like to leave you with a little bit of a thinker, so you haven't got to rush through those too quickly whilst we take a break. So it's now 5 to 8. So I've got my little bit of, I have a little bit, there's no magic involved. It's literally a little bit of cardboard that I have, little bit of cardboard that I've ripped off of something. And I use it just to cover my camera up in the meantime so that I can have a little dance in the rain if I want, or have a, little, I don't know, whatever else it is I fancy doing in the next 10 minutes or so. Gonna go and make a coffee. Don't switch off unless you can come back as you were. All I do is turn my microphone off and cover my camera up with this little tiny piece of cardboard here. So let's come back at 10 past 8. That gives you 14 minutes to go and make a nice cup of tea. I'm going to stop wasting any more of your time, and I'll see you back here at 10 past. Hello, everyone. Hope you all had a lovely few minutes doing whatever it is you did. Just going to give everyone a few moments just to come back and get settled back down. Hello, Sue. Are you all right? Did you have a nice little few minutes to get yourself a glass of wine, cup of tea? Excuse me. Okay, right. Shall we go through some answers then? No wine. I can't remember the last time I had a glass of wine. I don't really like it, if I'm honest with you. People say, "Oh, I have a glass of wine with dinner and stuff." I just don't like the taste of it. So anyway, let's go through some answers then. For the first part of the music round, I gave you 10 songs and asked you to name the artist, and then for an extra 5 points, you can have those 5 points you can have for guessing the theme. It's really simple one. So hopefully you've got that one correct. Let me just subtract a number very, very quickly because I've got the points incorrect. So there we go. Okay. Right. So for the songs then that I gave you, so number one was Purple Rain, and the answer was that was done by Prince. Single Ladies was Beyonce. Papa Don't Preach was Madonna. Someone Like You was Adele. Kiss from a Rose was Seal. Suede Head was by Morrissey. Oh Carolina was by Shaggy. Gangsta's Paradise was by Coolio. Lose Yourself was by Eminem. And Just Like a Pill is by Pink. So the theme then for 5 extra points, if you got that, really simple one, is that all the artists are just known by a single name. So all those artists are just known by one single name. Hopefully that was obvious enough for you all to get 5 extra points on that one. Second part then, where we had the people's names in the titles of the songs, I just asked you to give me the artists who did them. So you got that one there, well done. I didn't know if I'd made that too obvious or whether people were going to be scratching their heads and miss it. So number one then, just the artist, then a point for each of these. Number one, Angie was by the Rolling Stones. Rosanna was by Toto. Jolene was by Dolly Parton. Number 4, Eloise was by The Damned. Number 5, Billie Jean was by Michael Jackson. Number 6, A Boy Named Sue was by Johnny Cash. Number 7, Buddy Holly was by Weezer. Number 8, Johnny Come Home was by the Fine Young Cannibals. Number 9 was Daniel, and that was by Elton John. And number 10 was Lola by the Kinks. So you've got a total of 25 points just in that round alone. So add your score up out of a total of 25 points and let me know what you got. 25 out of 25. I'm absolutely amazed. That is brilliant. To be fair, music is my thing as well, and I think I would have got all of those probably pretty easily, to be fair. 21 out of 25. Excellent score. That's incredible. 22. 18 out of 25. Very nice. Did everybody get that the theme was that all the artists are just known by a single name? I just wanted to make the theme nice and easy without you having to look too deeply into it. 13, Colin, very nice. It's all right. I know because that round from memory is normally the round where you don't don't do so well on normally, so that's excellent. Well done. I'm not sure I can. I don't know who Barry Ryan is, to be fair. I can only give a point for the. Let me just have a quick look. I did say it was the original, so if you've put that, it doesn't really fit in with the theme, but it is a correct answer. So take a point for yourself for that one, to be fair. No, honestly, take a point for it. You're absolutely right. And I did say it was the original song, without realising it had also been recorded by Barry Ryan. So if you've put Barry Ryan, take yourself a little point. And I'm really sorry. I apologise if that answer that you put on there threw you from getting the correct answer from the theme. Maybe you just put Baz or something like that. Maybe he was known as Baz. Who knows? Yeah, just. So yes, he did the original. Thanks. Okay. No, I'm just going to say he was part of that, and he used to be known as Bazza. So yeah, he was also known by one name, Bazza. Bazrai, a bit like J-Lo. It's called Bazrai. Anyway, some really good scores coming through. Sorry I messed up, Eloise. But hopefully you got some. You did. Well, not hopefully you did get some really good scores on that one. Team Laugh 22. Very nice. Did you still get the theme, even though Barry Ryan doesn't really fit in with the rest of the artists? Bazza, as I know him as. So I hope you still got the theme round despite that, or maybe you might have put the Damned as well. So round 5 then is a little bit different tonight. So round 5 is a round all about dogs. You don't need to know a lot about dogs themselves, because it's going to be a mixture of different questions in this round. So there's 10 questions, a point for each one. So let's make a start on the dog round then. So number 1, what breed of dog is Snoopy? What breed of dog is Snoopy? Question number 2, what colour dog did Led Zeppelin sing about? What colour dog did Led Zeppelin sing about? Good friends with Bazrai. Bazza. I don't know. That might be. So what colour dog did Led Zeppelin sing about? Question number 3. What was the name of the dog that won Britain's Got Talent in 2012 alongside owner and trainer Ashley? What was the name of the dog that won Britain's Got Talent in 2012 alongside owner and trainer Ashley? I'm glad Barry Ryan didn't stop you up there. I'd have honestly felt really bad. If you're like, all of these artists are known by one name, but Barry Ryan's 2 names. And if you'd not got it through that, I'd have felt really guilty. I must do more research next time. So that was question 3. Question number 4. What is the name of the dog in Enid Blyton's famous 5 series? What is the name of the dog in Enid Blyton's famous 5 series? Question number 5. Which TV series had a robot dog named K9? What TV series had a robot dog named K9? Not the word K9. K for kilo, 9 for 9. So which TV series had a robot dog named K9? Question number 6. What was the name of Dorothy's little dog in The Wizard of Oz? What was the name of Dorothy's little dog in The Wizard of Oz? Ellen? Let me just have a quick look. Yes, you can. Do you want to just message me what you think the other series is? Just in case I get this wrong again. Could be taken off air with no viewers going forward if I keep messing people up with points. I've changed how many points are available in total about 4 times already tonight. So if you just drop me a quick message, let me just check it. Make sure that's right. Yes. Yes, you can have an extra point if you put the other one as well. Just change the number of points available. I promise you, I spend hours putting the quiz together, absolutely hours. Maybe I should spend a bit more time. Okay, so number 6 was what was the name of Dorothy's little dog in The Wizard of Oz? Question number 7. What was the name of the dog that appeared on the HMV record label? What was the name of the dog that appeared on the HMV record label? You can all visualise him sitting by his, sitting by his saxophone. He's not sitting by a gramophone. You're pretty much just watching me having a meltdown on screen. Okay, Colin. I hope that there's not like 6 TV series all with a dog with K9 in, otherwise I'm going to be giving out a lot of points tonight. Excuse me. So number 7, what was the name of the dog that appeared on the HMV record label? Number 8, Bullseye is the name of the dog belonging to the main villain in which Charles Dickens novel? Bullseye is the name of the dog belonging to the main villain in which Charles Dickens novel? Talk about your cousins. Yeah. I need to see her. No, lost interest now. Question number 9. Disney's Pluto is what breed of dog? Disney's Pluto is what breed of dog? And question number 10, and the final question in the dog round. What is the name given to any dog that is crossed with a greyhound? What is the name given to any dog that is crossed with a greyhound? All right. Okay. Let's go through some answers then. Got a funny feeling I'm going to dread the answers to number 5 and end up giving out loads of points, but there we go. It's all for a bit of fun. So number 1, what breed of dog is Snoopy? He is a beagle. Number 2, what coloured dog did Led Zeppelin sing about? They sang about a black dog. Number 3, what was the name of the dog that won Britain's Got Talent in 2012 alongside owner and trainer Ashley? The dog was called Pudsey. Question number 4, what is the name of the dog in Enid Blyton's famous 5 series? He was called Timmy. Question number 5, what TV series had a robot dog named K9? I will accept Doctor Who, and also, because I have looked it up, the Sarah Jane Adventures. Does anybody have any, is there any advance on Doctor Who or Sarah Jane Adventures? Any other answers that you need me to, find out? Okay, I'll move on. Excuse me. Number 6, what was the name of Dorothy's little dog in The Wizard of Oz? He was called Toto. Number 7, what was the name of the dog that appeared on the HMV record label? He was called Nipper. Number 8, Bullseye is the name of the dog belonging to the main villain in which Charles Dickens novel? He appears in Oliver Twist. Number 9, Disney's Pluto is what breed of dog? He is a bloodhound. And number 10, what is the name given to any dog that is crossed with a greyhound? You would call them a lurcher. Colin, TV series. There was a TV series called K9. So if you've put Doctor Who, Sarah Jane Adventures, or K9 itself, you can have yourself a lovely little point because you're correct. I'm a bit rubbish. So I found that really fascinating. Any dog that is crossed with a greyhound is a lurcher, and I had to put that one in there because, of course, I have one myself. She's a lurcher crossed with a border collie. So excellent. 9 out of, I think, however many points we've got now. I need to add 2 more for Sarah Jane and for if you put K9 because that is an answer as well. James, 10, excellent, well done. 16 accent, 12, very nice. See, you've got some real strengths in a lot of these. So, and I know that you're both dog people as well, Colin. So that is brilliant. So I think I quite enjoyed doing that round because it's not necessarily just about dog breeds and stuff. It's about all sorts of different dog style stuff, which is fun. So we've got Family Fortunes now as round 6, and it's the last round of the quiz before we have to say goodbye. So there's 10 questions. 5 out of some points, Mike, is absolutely brilliant. It's fine. So not everyone knows about dogs and stuff like that. It's fine. I'll try and do something a little bit different again for round 5 next week. And then maybe we'll go back for a week of food and drink, because that seems to be everybody's favourite subject. Family Fortunes then. There's 10 questions. So if you are new with me, you just need to write down one answer to the question that I have given you, what you think the top answer in the survey was. If you've got the top answer as your answer, you can give yourself 5 lovely points. If your answer came second in the survey, you can take 3. Excuse me, it's the Diet Coke. And if your answer came 3rd in the survey of the question that was asked, you can have 1 point. So the first one then, if you're all ready, is name a fictional Bob. Name a fictional Bob. Just need you to put down one answer, what you think came top of the survey. And I'll give you the top 3 answers, and then you'll take points depending on what you put. So name a fictional Bob. It was almost half a Blackadder impression then, was it? Bob. Doesn't Diet Coke make everyone a bit gassy? Too plain the tug. Number 2, name a reason you might be late for work. Name a reason you might be late for work. I would say on that one, under normal circumstances, without lockdown, as if you were going to work as normal, what might be a reason you might be late? Number 3, name a type of gun that doesn't shoot bullets. Name a type of gun that doesn't shoot bullets. Excuse me. So number 3 was name a type of gun that doesn't shoot bullets. Number 10. It's quite a long one. Number 10? Number 4 even. Number 4 is quite a long one. So name something that a married man would admit to about his wife to his friends rather than his wife. So name something a married man would admit to about his wife to his friends rather than his wife. So what would a man admit to that's about his wife, and he would first admit it to his friends rather than his wife herself? Really could have worded that better, but it looks fine on the screen, but when I read it out loud, it sounds a bit rubbish. So name something that a married man would admit to about his wife to his friends rather than his wife. Number 5. Name something you might buy at a petrol station. Name something you might buy at a petrol station. Number 6. You're going to have to be very careful with this one. Keep it clean. Number 6. Name a word to describe your partner that could also describe a dog. Name a word to describe your partner that could also describe a dog. This is a genuine question. I do not want messages of, great, now we're getting divorced. She's kicked me out of the house. We've gone our separate ways. I don't want any repercussions from this question. All right. So if any of you are sleeping on the sofa tonight because of this question, I hereby accept no responsibility whatsoever. So name a word to describe your partner that could also describe a dog. Number 7. Name a job that requires a lot of education. Name a job that requires a lot of education. Someone sleep on the sofa after question 4. I almost debated whether to put it in or not because it's meant in a nice way. Oh God, I hope I'm not losing viewers. No, I'm not. I'm fine. So number 7 was name a job that requires a lot of education. Number 8, name a type of insurance. Name a type of insurance. Definitely, I wouldn't put President of USA as an answer for naming a job that requires a lot of education. So number 8, name a type of insurance. Number 9, name something you might take to a friend's party. Name something you might take to a friend's party. And question number 10, and the last one on this round, name something a customer might do that would annoy a waitress. Name something a customer might do that would annoy a waitress. Okay. Right. Hopefully you've all got some answers. I look forward to seeing some of these answers coming through because last week we had this round and it was absolutely hilarious, some of the answers that people were putting down. So if you gave the top answer, you can have 5 points. If you got the second most popular answer as your answer, you can take 3 points. And if you got the third most popular answer written down as your answer, you can take 1 point. So, number 1 then, name a fictional Bob. For 5 points, the top answer was SpongeBob SquarePants. The second most popular answer for 3 points was Sideshow Bob. And number 3, for 1 point, the third most popular answer was Bob the Builder. So SpongeBob SquarePants for 5 points, Sideshow Bob for 3, and Bob the Builder for 1. Number 2, name a reason you might be late for work. Top answer is traffic for 5 points. For 3 points, if you put woke up late, excuse me, woke up late. And for 1 point, if you put that you had car trouble or a car accident, which I hope you never have. Number 3, name a type of gun that doesn't shoot bullets. The top answer was nail gun for 5 points. You could take 3 points if your answer was stun gun, and 1 point if you put water gun. The water gun for the third answer. I'd have probably put potato gun. So number 4, name something a married man would admit to about his wife to his friends, but not to his wife. For the top answer, that his wife's a bad cook, for 5 points. For 3 points, that he doesn't like her parents. And number 3, for 1 point, because he doesn't like his wife's friends. Number 5, name something you might buy at a petrol station. Believe it or not, top answer was fuel. So if you put petrol, diesel, can't think of any other fuels, 5 points. For 3 points, if you put chewing gum or sweets. And for 1 point, if you put drink. So if you put alcohol or water or coffee or whatever, you can take a point. Just all comes under drink. Number 6 then. Name a word to describe your partner that could also describe a dog. The top answer for 5 points was loyal. The second most popular answer for 3 points was playful. And the third most popular answer for 1 point is hairy. So loyal for 5 points, playful for 3 points, and hairy for 1 point. Number 7. Is anyone getting divorced, by the way? Is everyone all right? No? Okay. Isabel, I'm so pleased because I've already said I can't take any liability for your relationships. Just making sure everyone's all right and still together and happy. If you put not goes to the toilet, so if you put goes to the toilet in the garden, you definitely can't have a point for that. Number 7, name a job that requires a lot of education. The top answer for 5 points was doctor. For 3 points, if you put lawyer, and the third answer was teacher for 1 point. So doctor, lawyer, and teacher. So number 8 then, name a type of insurance. The top answer, 5 points, is car. I'm sure most people have probably put car insurance. The second most popular answer for 3 points was health or dental. So health or dental insurance for 3 points. And the third most popular answer for 1 point is life. So life insurance for 1 point. Number 9, name something you might take to a friend's party. The top answer was food. The second most popular answer was alcohol. The popular answer was a date. Not as like a little date that you eat, like prune things. A guest. That'd be a really rubbish party, wouldn't it? If you'd be the worst guest ever if you just turned up with some eat me dates. So number 10, name something a customer might do that would annoy a waitress. The top answer, 5 points, was send your food back. Number 2 is not leaving a tip. And number 3 is snapping their fingers. So sending food back for 5 points, not leaving a tip for 3, and for 1 point if you put somebody snaps their fingers. Obviously to get someone's attention, which is so rude. So how did everyone get on with those? And they were quite good fun then. I was a little bit worried about number 6, I'm not going to lie. I would have said that perhaps maybe not leaving a tip. It might be that might be an American question, maybe. I don't know. We're not really a country of leaving tips, are we? I try to if someone's worked hard. It can't be an easy job being a waitress. So there's a total 50 points in that round alone, up to 50 points. No, there isn't. Yes, there is. 33. Very nice. 28, 31. Mm. 27, 32. Nice. 33 again. Nice. I think some of them are quite obvious, like possibly the types of insurance, the car insurance one, and maybe something you take to a friend's party. Just don't take dates or plums or any dried fruit, really, because it's probably going to be a bit rubbish. 32. We've got Team Newman, Anita, and Tom. So excellent. Got some really, really, really good scores. We like Family Fortunes, don't we? I think we like playing that one. Okay, wow. Should we do it again next week then? Let's have another quiz, shall we? Next week, same time, same place, 4:30, Channel 4. Oh no, sorry, that's 15 to 1. So I hope you've all had a lovely evening. I've really enjoyed spending another evening in your company, and thank you so much for joining me and joining in the chat and stuff, because it's all a bit of a laugh, isn't it? Whilst we're going through this bit of a depressing time. 89 in total, nice. Who takes food to a party? Sue. The only reason I go to a party is for the buffet. I'm the first one up there on the vol au vents on the sausage rolls. 89 altogether. Very, very nice indeed. Well done. You're very welcome. 89 and another 89. Wow. Brilliant. I forgot to tell you how many points in total there are available, didn't I? That's really rubbish of me. So that is out of 120 points, because I've added a couple as we've gone along when I've been a bit rubbish and not researched a couple of questions. I normally go through them all with a fine tooth comb, so I'm sorry I missed old buzzer out. So hopefully I'll get to see you again next week, and we can no, booze is the last reason I go to a party. Honestly, it's always for the vol au vents, and it's always for the little cheese and pineapple on little cocktail sticks. That's the best part. 80 out of 120. That's very nice. Ellen has beaten you, I'm afraid. Sally, you're going to have to up your game for next week. Thank you so much. Bye, Chrissy. And I feel you waving. I know. Bye-bye, my love. So have a lovely rest of the week, and I shall see you 77. I wasn't laughing at 77. I was laughing at the word Ellen put sucker. That was what I was laughing at. I wasn't laughing at 77. That's a really good score. You're very welcome, Sue. I'm glad you could join me. Thank you all so much, and I shall see you all next week. Bye.